So we're here with the wonderful and charming Meredith Kessler, who has joined us in here at beautiful Auckland, but we'll have a chat a little bit about things going on in your world. And the first question I have for you is that you must be living the dream. Age grouper turned pro turned winner. I mean, it's movie script kind of stuff, isn't it?
It is. It's been a fun journey. I mean, 9 years as an age grouper, and I think, gosh, 25 Ironmans before I even went pro. And then decided, you know, you take a bird's eye view at your life and you're like, okay, it's, you know, I'm 34, and I was, when I went pro, I was maybe 31, 2. And so you've got to make those decisions, and I can be in banking for when I'm 40 and above, but for now I'm just gonna kind of roll with it, and well, I still got the legs, you know. So it has been a dream. Like especially last 4 or 5 years, we got married. I married my high school sweetheart, so we've been together forever, and then we've been embarking on this journey together in terms of, I mean, he's obviously so supportive and balanced in the sport and in life, and to be the best wife, sister, daughter, friend that I can be, you know, comes well before what I do for a living.
It's really working though, isn't it? I mean, and this is the thing. It's not like just coming here and being average. It's coming to races and winning, and you know, and winning well, and backing up and winning again. And it really is, you know, this super success story. But you know, how hard was that leap of faith to take in yourself to say, you know, pro's where I'm headed? Well,
and it's true, and we all have to make that decision early, because right in our sport, you're not going to get that paycheck every 2 weeks. Our money comes very haphazardly, and from sponsors who are so gracious to sponsor us, to, you know, just whether you win, whether you get second, third, and what's in your contract. And so it's part of the reason, honestly, my husband and I have been writing our book, Life of a Triathlete, and it's not about me and my journey or in that way. It's more so about how to save, you know, we've learned all this stuff from being an amateur 9 years, how to save future pros time that we learned on our own, if you will, from sponsorships to setting up your own business. I mean, our life is very much a business, and I get asked that question a lot. Oh, you just swim, bike, run all day, don't you? And it's like, goodness me, yeah, I feel like, what did I ever do when I work 60 hours a week? I honestly, I truly don't know, but we all can say that in life. People probably think that when they have kids. How did I ever, you know, do it when I didn't have a kid? And so we kind of learn that way in life. You don't know until it's gone, and you don't know until you have it, so it's good.
So last season was an excellent one for you, a number of wins. High points for you, what would you consider, what was the best day out that you had?
Sure, gosh, it was a dream season in the beginning. I would say, well, I loved coming to Taupo last year, even though it turned into a 70.3. How often can you be a 70.3 and Ironman champion in one day? I kind of actually felt badly about that, because you know, I keep being dubbed the Ironman champion. It was actually just a half, so I always say that. This year it's going to be a full. No, but I would say St. George was just such a hard day. I mean, I'm talking, you're on the bike an hour longer just because of the winds. So that was a really exciting win. But as far as competition, especially in Vineman, I mean, racing against Leanda and Melissa and Rebecca Keat and Jolan and, gosh, Amy Marsh, Heather Jackson, there was such a big field. It was like a mini 70.3 kind of championship. And so to come out, you know, ahead on that one was just a good day. And then I crashed a week later. So what can you do? That's what I mean about the sport. It's like one day you have that, next week you're like a vampire and can't move. So
we were talking at the press conference here in Auckland about the crash in Kona. You know, when you go down in that sort of a situation, but you made it to T2, and having a quick chat to your coach after the race, who said that you were a little bit concussed by it all. I mean, what's going through your mind there? Yeah,
so, you know, there's such this build, as you know, to Kona, and we had crawled back from the main crash in July, and we're so ready for this race, second out of the water, riding with all the big girls who I adore and admire, and then just going up to Hawaii. It's just like, it was so quick. It was like nipples knocked head to pavement. And then I really don't remember much more. I somehow made it this 55 miles back, but I still to this day thank every girl who passed me. I'm just thankful I didn't hurt anybody, because it was like I had just done 10 shots of tequila, because I was this whatever.
Which is how I've raced a couple of times.
Why? Well, how could you not? But the thing is we run on adrenaline. I think even though my watt said like 50 watts, I was like, I am gonna finish this. Like, I never start what we don't finish. But you know, I've said that a million times. I've DNF'd twice before. Things happen out of our control, and you have to expect the unexpected. Sometimes you can rally through it. Sometimes your health trumps it, and so you just kind of have to roll with the punches on that. So that was, of course, it was a bummer. I mean, we were there, we were ready to race. I was feeling good. That's the thing. And then when that happened, you're like, shoot. But I'm determined. It may be a reason why I'm here. You know, I'm not as cooked. I went as did Florida and Arizona, and you know, I love to race, and there's no races in the States right now, and this was the place to come to start the year.
So, okay. 2013.
Yes.
At the end of 2013, when we sit back and have 10 shots of tequila,
yes.
What are we going to be thinking was a great result for you for the season? What's the 8 pass mark?
Well, I'm doing something different. If you can believe it, I've never raced less than a 70.3 ever. So I only know 70.3 and higher, which is really only Ironman, but those two distances. So I'm not going to be racing. I think I have 16 races on the schedule, but and 3 Ironmans, 4 if you include Arizona, 5 Kona. So I'll race the double here in March, which will be really fun, Taupo and Melbourne. And then I'm going to test these fast twitch muscles that might not be existent yet, but we're going to find them. We are going to do some Olympic distance and a lot of 70.3s, and I'm going to try to qualify for high V and try to race with those really fast twitch girls who don't even eat in the 2 hours. Liz was just telling me, oh yeah, you don't need food in those 2 hours. I'm just like, you're amazing, because I don't even apprehend, get that. So we're going to try something new there, and then we're going to hone in on Kona this year and really try to do it up the best I can.
Well, it sounds like lots of fun in store, lots of new things for you to do.
Yes.
We're massive fans of you, love the way you race, how tough you are, and the dream is still alive. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having me. You guys rock, and all the stuff you do for our sport is amazing. Seriously, we couldn't do it without you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. You got it.